Internet, what's up? This is Rob, TechGuySmartBuy.com. Today we're talking about the new Jabra Elite 7 Pros. So they did some redesigning and then some tweaking in regards to technology. So the changes in regards to the inside and the outside. And we're going to tell you why these are almost the perfect buds from Jabra. Let's get into it. So Jabra went for a different streamlined look than the usual industrial one with machine drilled holes and all that good stuff. Even their charging case got a lot smaller and a lot more pocketable. It has a higher IP57 rating, which is dust resistant and can handle up to 3 feet for 30 minutes. Jabra gives you 3 sets of ear gels in 3 different sizes to find the right fit. I was fine with the default tips that come in handy while using the buds either together or one bud at a time. All this makes for a super comfortable pair of buds with a tight and very comfortable seal. So along with the new look, there are new internals for the sound output. You got 6mm drivers coupled along with bone conducting sensors and an advanced voice pickup sensor on each bud to better pick up your voice. Now, the sound profile out of the box can be a bit flat compared to other buds we've checked out, but thanks to Jabra's Sound Plus app, you can customize the hell out of it and get it to right to your specific liking. And once I did that and get it to where I want it, I got a good amount of bass, tons of clarity, and a really good overall sound output. It just wasn't as loud as other buds, like in regards to like the Sonys or the Soundcores. Now, when it comes to the Elite 7 Pro's ANC abilities, they're about what you expect from a Jabra product. So you got 4 mics for taking phone calls and 2 more mics for its adjustable ANC, giving you 6 in total. So if you're out driving, if you're being outside on your phone call, it's not crazy windy, you should be fine. I found around a little more heavier noise, I couldn't be heard as clearly on the phone call, so keep that in mind. The mics sound like on Jabra Elite 7 Pros. For the most part, not too bad. Quiet room, not too much interference, but we'll see how that fares with a little bit more noise. These are the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. On calls and different things, I found that these were a bit better in blocking out noise as well as picking up my voice compared to the Jabra Elite 7 Pros. But we'll see how they test out with more noise in the background. And of course, last but not least, we have the fan favorites or the trusted, tried, true AirPods Pro. See how they fare against Jabra in a closed environment. So we're out here over the highway. Now, well, you can even see me. There you go. So here's the Jabra 7s with a little more noise over here on the overpass. So you can hear how that sounds like with computing noise. And here we go with Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros against computing with some noise to hear how that may sound over the Jabra 7 Pro. Here we are with the tried and true AirPods Pro against some noise to see how they fare against the Jabra Elite 7 Pros. And we already mentioned it before, but now to dive more into it, the Jabra Sound Plus app, you got the usual suspects of showing off your battery life in each bud, as well as the charging case, your ANC levels, customizable EQ, ear fit / hearing test, customize your controls on the actual earbud itself, access to the quick guide, as well as the instruction manual, update your firmware, select your virtual assistant, and find your Jabra products as well. And last but not least, battery life. Jabra suggests around getting 8 hours of juice on a single charge with these, which can be stretched out to a total of 35 hours via their charging case. While I didn't get those numbers, I got pretty close, about 7.5 hours. And speaking of that charging case, you do have fast charging that'll give you an hour and a half of juice in a 5-minute charge. And like many other buds, it takes a total of 2.5 hours to charge from completely being dead. And this time, Jabra put the USB-C port in the front of the charging case, as well as still supporting Qi wireless charging. So multiple ways to charge these things if you need them. So Jabra made some overall interesting choices for the next gen buds. You got good overall sound output, good ANC abilities, and a great fit and seal. The design of the Elite 7 Pros are better, but the sound output takes a slight step back. So Jabra giveth and Jabra taketh away. We're also less than a month away from update that'll give you one of Jabra's notable features that's not present here, and that's multi-point Bluetooth connection. Now, all this for $200 is still pretty good, but against the competition, the choice of whether or not to pick these up aren't as clear-cut as they should be. And speaking of the competition, you got the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros, which are probably one of the best earbuds of the year. You get louder, higher quality sound output, multi-point Bluetooth connection, slightly better ANC for a lower price point. Of course, you're sacrificing a better design, as in my opinion, the Jabras look way better than Soundcores, but again, these are the choices that you have to make in regards to which buds to get. Now, I would say not to get the Elite 7 Pros, but the answer is complicated and dependent on your specific features you desire in a pair of buds. So, again, not quite the clear-cut answer, but I hope that helps in your buying decision. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you for stopping by, because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And see you next video. Peace.